Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. Let me just say something before we get into Annemarie. Karen, y'all already know, girl. Karen, girl, threw back a couple, got behind the wheel of a car, girl. I think ran into a ditch, ran into some woods, some trees, and all that bad stuff. Right? We've been having conversations about Karen, and I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I've been saying. And I feel like there might be a person or three or four or five out there who have. I'm not saying that Karen, the conversation should not happen surrounding Karen and her relationship with alcohol, season 9. It definitely should happen. Okay. I'm I believe that multiple things can be true at the same time. On one hand, for me, okay, this is just for me. If I were on the cast, me personally, I would go after Karen and I would swing her every which way but loose. Okay. And I would let it be known what Karen did was a horrible thing. This is not the first time this has happened. People sometimes die at the hands of drunk drivers. I will pull out every stop when it comes to Karen. That's what I would do. But I don't think the girls on the cast have it in them to go that to go to cross the finish line. I feel like you need someone like a Kenya Moore, right? I think that Candace or Wendy could do it and wrap Karen up, but they're not gonna do it. Okay? Wendy's not gonna do it. Candace is not gonna do it. Giselle can't do it because she doesn't have she's Robin if Robin come back. Ashley probably could go there with Karen. I don't know if she would. Out of all the girls, the three that probably could get the message across that what Karen did was wrong and unacceptable would probably be Candace, Wendy, and Ashley. The other girls really couldn't do it. Mia could go after Karen, but it would just kind of just be like, oh, girl, you just, it wouldn't land. You need a person like a Kenya Moore who can paint the picture of what Karen did was absolutely unacceptable. And this is not the first time that she's received a DUI, and bring stats and really make Karen sit in her ish, right? That's what I would do. Okay. On the other hand, if I were Karen, I would pull out every rich white woman card I could. I would. I will pull out every card next season. Anytime somebody came after me, I would already have an explanation ready. And the truth of the matter is, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, okay? Karen really could go the route of not using. Karen could go the route by saying that due to her being essayed, she turned to the bottle. That's not something that will be hard for people to believe. You see what I'm saying? So I just think, again, I think multiple things can be true. Girl, ain't none of us no producers. We think we are. Um, but I just think, on one hand, I definitely think that Karen should be held accountable. And I think that the girls should swing her every which way but loose. On the flip side, on Karen's side, I would act like a rich white woman. I would. And I would pull out every stop I could think of, just like a rich white woman. And I would try my hardest to come out as the victim. I would. Okay. What you think Shannon doing over on OC? Shannon ran into somebody's house, I think. Not to downplay what Karen did, but girl, Karen ran into some grass and girl knocked over a couple of trees. Shannon, Whitefish, up there in the Orange County. I think she either ran through the neighborhood. I think she ran into somebody's house. Or hit somebody's house? Yes. What you think Shannon about to do? Shannon is about to act like a rich white woman come next season on OC. And Shannon is going to pull out every stop that she can think of. She is. Okay? Again, I just think multiple things can be true at the same time. Anyways, let's move on to Annemarie. Girl, or as I call her, Santa Anna Maria, Anna Michelle, Anna Mae. Girl, we can call her Anne Marie now since she ain't on the show no more. Ow! So, Real House of Beverly Hills. I know some of you don't watch. Well, I don't. Some of you may not watch my. That's what I want to say. Some of you may not watch my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reviews. Okay, because they get over 1 million views. Okay, so the people are watching Beverly Hills. Now, when it comes to my reviews, girl, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Everything ain't for everybody. Um, but basically, she got her walking papers, and I'm so I'm shocked and surprised to see the amount of people online surprised that Annamarie got her walking papers. Like I'm really surprised. And we're gonna call a thing a thing. Let me read her statement that she released, okay? This is what Annamarie had to say. Is it Anne Marie or Annamarie? Girl, it don't matter. I just got word today that I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. I never auditioned for this show. The show found me and asked me to be on it out of the blue 6 weeks after the cast had already started filming. I was thrown into filming 2 weeks later, mid-season. I was very excited about the opportunity, and I thought following exactly what I was instructed to do throughout filming last season was the way the game was played. Now, let me stop you right there. I feel like this is the thing. Let me say something. We have those of us who have been fans of reality TV, and who have watched reality TV for a very long time. We now know how this goes, and I think that's part of the issue with some of us with reality TV is that we know how reality TV works now. And I think the people that shoot these reality TV shows, they sometimes like to play on our intelligence as if we don't know what's going on. I think they think that it's still the beginning, the inception of reality TV, right? And we just don't know. Girl, we're 15 seasons in on some of these shows, 16 seasons in on some of these shows. Girl, we know how the game goes. So we know when a girl comes onto a show, we know when it looks like they're just going after someone just to go after someone. Hey, NECA, you know what I'm saying? We know that when Anne Marie came onto the show and she started going after Sutton, that was probably something somebody told her to do behind the scenes. Hey, Cal. They instructed that lady, instead of that lady just coming in and being cool with people and showing her life and having natural conflict, girl, she came in going after girl Sutton in her throat. Girl. I think the thing that the people don't realize on these shows, when you have 7 or 8 people in a friend group, conflict is going to happen. Now, when, you may not know, but it's going to happen. Okay? Cal set that lady up. I think Cal set that lady up, and I also think probably the producers. But I definitely think Cal had her hand in the cookie jar. I think Cal had her come on and do her dirty work, just like she had Kathy come to the reunion to try and wrap Sutton up to do her dirty work. Um, Listening to what I was instructed to do was my rookie mistake. What I am disappointed about is that the fans never got to see the real me or a glimpse, or even a glimpse of my unique life story. Contrary to what was shown on TV, I'm not obsessed with the esophagus. LOL. I really don't want to read all of this. I'll read some of it. What I am is a woman, a proud Black woman who is truly blessed with a wonderful, strong Black man as my husband. As my husband who lifts me and our 4 wonderful children up with so much love and positivity on a daily. It was an important mission of mine for the next season to show a solid Black family unit and that true Black love exists in Beverly Hills. Girl, my struggle with losing my mother to lung cancer within weeks of taping, and my struggle with adoption trauma, and what was going to be, and still will be, a new life journey for me to find my biological parents. all of which was taped but never shown last season, among other things. To the fans that saw past what was portrayed and saw the real me, thank you so much for the love and support. I wish all the ladies good luck on the next season. I thank you, Bravo, for the opportunity, girl. So listen, this is where I feel like Annemarie lives in her own Delulu world. Girl, we're just going to call a thing a thing. Annemarie, the people have been saying that your husband was still in pussy in college. They say he's a coochie thief. They say he likes to take stuff that he has not been given permission to take. That's what they say. Allegedly, right? I knew that Annemarie was not coming back based off of that alone. Now, the fans say that they don't like for the seasons to get dark. That's what they say. I'm not understanding if y'all know that there are people out here saying that her husband was a coochie thief in college. How could they then go into the next season and it not become a dark season? What do y'all think RAPE is? That's not light, baby. That's dark and traumatic. And if we're going to have conversations about the headlines and what the headlines say about Mauricio and Cal, then are we also going to have conversation about what the headlines are saying about your husband? If we're gonna talk about Mauricio in the headlines, then we're gonna talk about your man in them headlines, baby girl. I'm not saying that she was talking about the headlines, but I'm saying that even on some Sutton, Garcelle, and everybody else who reads, Dory, who reads the Los Angeles Times and all that, we ain't got no problem reading the articles when it came to Erica Jane and Tom and Cal and Mauricio. So how are they going to go into next season knowing that this woman's husband has been accused of being the big R word and it not be brought up into conversation? She had to go. Off that alone. And then when we started to find out that she actually shot way more than what they showed us, I was like, oh, they basically telling us, girl, it don't even matter at this point. Yes, we found out about your mother. We're sorry to hear about that. Her mother has transitioned since then. We know you had all this stuff going on. You wanted to show your family. But, girl, we ain't never got to show all of that because you're not coming back next season. Girl, your husband knows. Girl, we don't even want to touch that. We already have stuff going on with Andy. We already got lawsuits coming, girl, across. Girl, every time we look up, girl, a lawsuit coming across our desk. Girl, we don't have time to be dealing with your husband and what he supposedly did in college. We wish the victims the best of luck. But, girl, you and your husband got to go. And that's exactly what they did to Annemarie. So, I'm kind of shocked when I see people online acting like they don't know why that lady got her walking papers. You know exactly why she got her walking papers, and I'm surprised that she can her black ass online acting like she don't know. Annemarie, you got fired because your husband, they say, was still in cooch in college. Girl! And Bravo didn't want to go down that road next season. That's why you got your walking papers. Hello? Girl, I got that thing. I had that thing back in the day. The air freshener where you can set the timer for it to go off every I think 9 minutes, 18 minutes, or every 36 minutes. It's like an automatic timer. Right, girl, I have that. And I remember now I realize why I threw that shit away. Girl, it automatically releases, I have myself for 36 minutes. And I don't like it. Sometimes in the middle of the night it freaks me out. I'm like, and then I have to realize, girl, that's I'm thinking somebody's trying to crawl. Girl, think somebody trying to crawl in her and girl and take my body, girl. Girl, I'm thinking that girl one of Marcus's friends trying to let me shut up, child. I'm thinking one of Marcus's friends, alleged friends, is trying to sneak in her, girl. Copy girl, trying to hurry up, girl. No ma'am. No, but for real, girl. Shout out to Beverly Hills. Hmm. What else is going on? Let's see. Let's see. I saw something about Soulja Boy earlier. I had it saved. Let's see. I think I put it in my folder. Oh, I did. Look at God. Come on. Yes. Soulja Boy reportedly ordered to pay $10 million in damages for allegedly beating ex-girlfriend over several years and causing her to suffer a miscarriage. So, according to reports, the Crank That Rapper was recently ordered to pay $10 million in damages to one of his former partners who sued him over years of alleged physical and sexual abuse. Reportedly, the suit was filed in 2021 by a woman who opted to keep her identity anonymous. The plaintiff, Jane Doe, claims in the complaint that she first became romantically involved with Soulja Boy in 2007 and was with him until 2019 when she could no longer stand the alleged abuse. Her lawsuit says that she was living with the musician by 2015 and was pregnant with his child in a fit of rage around the time. However, Soulja allegedly attacked her so badly that she lost the baby. Um, the suit additionally includes another severe incident where Soulja's security allegedly had to intervene. Jane Doe's claims that 2 years after the miscarriage, she told the rapper she wanted to spend some time with her grandmother, which was met with a furious attack so bad that Soulja's hired help had to forcibly remove him from her. The Jane Doe suit accuses Soulja of ongoing domestic violence, gender violence, negligence, assault, sexual battery, and intentional negligent infliction and emotional distress. Reports state that the plaintiff was awarded $5 million in pain, suffering, and inconvenience, and another $5 million in emotional distress as a result of the suit. Some people are saying they think that it's what's her name? Um, Teddy Riley's daughter. What's her name? Naya. Some people are saying they think that it's her. And y'all remember the other girl who also sued and won because he was over there beating up on her? Let me say something. I'm gonna talk real plain. Any heifer who get with Soulja Boy, I know he got a baby and a girlfriend, or I know he had a baby. I don't know if he's still with the girl. Any girl who gets with Soulja Boy after hearing the stories of what Soulja Boy does to women, you a fucking fool, a dummy, an idiot, girl. Ain't no way Soulja Boy after hearing what y'all hear, girl, after hearing what girl, seeing the stories, girl should have access to nothing. Should have access to you or your cooch. Girl, if Soulja Boy even hit you up in your DMs, girl, you need to girl take a screenshot and take it to the police. Okay? That nigga is crazy. Anyways, that's all I got. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.